Blog Talk Radio.
You're listening to the Lena Jones Diamond Network Show. This is the place where you and your business are the stars. Now welcome your host, Lena Jones.
Hey, what's up, Diamonds? How's everybody doing on this fabulous November evening? Welcome to Lena Jones Diamond Network Show, and I'm going to be your host for the night. So I'm going to be here to entertain you for about 60 minutes of your life. Hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I do, because I do enjoy being with Diamonds. Well, we got a guest here tonight. Of course, you know the show is all about entrepreneurs, independent contractors, to get to show off their stuff and talk about their businesses and things of that sort. And tonight we have an interesting one, and I like to have interesting different types of guests, especially people that open up their business, because people open up all types of business. This one happened to be about 1-800 water damage. My guest, Antione Curry, is going to be calling in about 30 minutes from now. We're going to be talking about his business and about water damage. And believe me, it's a subject that I hold closely to me, especially with all this rain, with the flooding. I mean, maybe there's some tricks, there's something that he can tell us to help save ourselves and what to look for not to get taken in case we are in a situation where there's a flood or water damage from our washing machine or our roofs leaking. I mean, we deal with these problems as mature adults all the time. So definitely show him some love on Twitter and Facebook, and we'll get that information from him when he comes, because I'm not sure what it is right now. But definitely he'll be on later on today, this evening. You know, it's pitch black outside, pitch black, and this is daylight thing. I'm sleepy all the time, but I'm moving. I'm still moving. I'm half asleep. I'm still moving. I'm still moving. And I didn't forget about my tribute. You know, remember when I told you that each time on the show we're going to talk about a victim, someone, I'm going to at least announce one that's been killed in some type of violent crime, either done by Americans or done by ISIS, because Americans are doing just as much as everyone else. It's just crazy. But the holiday season is coming up. It's a time for love and family and being thankful and all that good stuff. So maybe things are just quiet down. I tend to think that when it's cold outside, you don't get as much crime. I don't know why. Some type of theory. It's too cold to be out doing stuff. And if you're snowed in, you definitely can't go out and do no harm. So wintertime, it kind of, not only does it clean the air, but it cleans some of the dirt off the streets as well. I don't know, tap twice if you agree with me, but that's just my little philosophy. I think of it that way. And you know what else we're going to do tonight? We're going to talk about how to deal with those holiday family and friends. Not so much friends as it is family, because this is my month for being thankful for your family and friends, and thanking God that He's allowed all of us to live to see another year of Thanksgiving, of turkey, and all that good stuff that's going to be coming up within the next week or so. Some people have big gatherings. Their whole families come together. And other people have small gatherings. Some people have no gatherings at all. Their families aren't close-knit. They don't really have many friends, and they look forward to going and over a coworker's house. So don't forget to invite someone to your dinner table, okay? That's my message for the month. Invite someone to your dinner table at work. You may not like them or may not care for them, but maybe they're going to be alone for the Thanksgiving holiday. Invite them over for dinner, for a plate or something like that. You know, you may get to meet them. You never know. It might be your new BFF. You just never know about these things. So definitely invite them in. As for myself, I usually have small gatherings. When I mean small, I mean very small. My family is in Jersey. My husband's family is in New York. Out here in Virginia, we don't really have much families. We got, some people we socialize with, but Other than that, it's always kind of personal with me and him. I make a dinner, a small dinner, just enough to last for maybe a day or two. If someone comes over, if we invite someone over and they come over, we do that. And then after that, we just go to sleep. It's the worst time because this is the time of year. This is the gain the weight time of season. You could work out like a dog at the gym. I mean, just be sweating, and you will crack that out on your first meal. That's it because this is that time of year. It's cold. You eat, you sleep, and for those that that like to have cocktails in the evening, you have the cocktail, you sit, you sleep, you eat, and you just before you know it, March, April then came around, and you breaking out that spring wardrobe, and you're like, what the heck? And it doesn't just happen for women. Nah, that happens for men too. So, and hey, you know what? I do have that. I do have that music hookup. Remember last week I was having some difficulties. Well, talking with the Blog Talk Radio, threatening to leave. Like, look, when I make a promise, I like to keep it. So, so we worked it out. I mean, we worked it out. They were real good about it, and I do have that music for you. So, but right now, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go straight into talking about a couple of the victims, just naming them off because these are people. These are people, and we just, especially with this season, because everybody's rushing and busy doing things, something may happen tomorrow. It may happen to someone you know. It's just my way of, hey, just showing that I care. I do care. So it says, let's see. Now I'm getting this information from CNN. Now this is shootings from the Texas church shooting, which was horrible. How he just went out. Did you hear about it? How he went in each aisle and was just shooting the people, just shooting. If no one came in with their gun and shot him, he would have just went through the church. But I also don't understand it. A lot of people in that church, nobody could get them from the I don't know, but I'm just saying. It's just like, okay, just watch the person go from aisle to aisle shooting people. Oh my gosh. Okay, this one is Sarah and Dennis Johnson. They were members of the First Baptist Church in Sutherland Springs for 11 years. Dennis Johnson was 77 and his wife, Sarah, was 68. They were members of the First Baptist Church. They died in the shooting. And they had, said Katie Wall, one of the couple's 6 children. Katie Wall is one of their 6 children. The Johnsons, who celebrated their 44th wedding anniversary on July the 27th, were expecting their 4th grade grandchild, according to, they have a GoFundMe page set up too. We're expecting a 4th grandchild. They were 2 of the kindest people who you would ever know. Dennis Johnson was an appointed church elder. He served in the U.S. Navy Reserves and the Army National Guard, according to the GoFundMe page. Johnson later joined the American Legion. Sarah Johnson was remembered as an adoring mother and grandmother. She volunteered in church nursery for more than 3 decades, according to the webpage. I don't know why I keep saying that. I'm not saying it, but that's what's in the story. She also worked for the Wilson County Tax Office for more than a decade, and most recently for a local home and garden business in nearby Floresville. For more than a decade, and most recently for a local home. She worked for a local home and garden building company. The couple joined First Baptist Church 11 years ago. Before then, they were members of a Baptist church in Floresville for 25 years. Wow. Annabel Pomeroy, the daughter of the pastor who was traveling at the time of the shooting. She was the 14-year-old daughter of Sharik and Frank Pomeroy, the church regular pastor who was traveling when the shooting occurred. Wow. We lost more more than just Annabel yesterday. And the one thing that gives me a sliver of encouragement is the fact that Belle was surrounded by her church family that she loved fiercely, and vice versa. Wow. We ate together, we laughed together, we cried together, and we worshiped together. Now most of our church family is gone. Our building is probably beyond repair. For the few of us that are left behind, most tragically lost during the shooting. As senseless as this tragedy was, our sweet Belle would not have been able to deal with losing so much family. So there, and that's CNN. And we'll talk about some more at each Monday that's coming up. We're definitely gonna give some love out to them. Just love on people to let them know that you care. Just because you're living your life and going about your business every day doesn't mean that you forgot about those that are victims. So that's just Lena's wacky way of saying, hey, look, someone's died here. So on that note, let's go ahead to some music. Let's go to Ashley J. and her new song, Unbreakable. All right? And I will be right back with you. I'm unbreakable. You're unbreakable. We're all unbreakable. Check it out. That was Ashley J and her new song, Unbreakable.